morning, everybody, anybody who is out there ready for a bit of meditation. So we're going to go in a few minutes, just give people time to log on, have a coffee, and we will get going. So meditation is one of those things that so many people are interested in, and think they understand the benefits of it, but just don't know how to do it. And that is one of the reasons why I'm doing these Friday morning mental fitness classes at the moment, just to try and bring some very, very simple meditations to people, because it is so powerful. And I've been meditating now since, 2018, when I was signed off work with burnout syndrome. I was a suicide risk and life was pretty shit. And meditation helped me just to get better, just to find an element of calm and control within my day, which, felt like it was just how I explained to people was I felt like I was a bit on a treadmill. I felt like I was a passenger in my own life. I felt exhausted all of the time. And meditation was just one of the really, really powerful tools that I learned. And then I became a teacher in it. And this is just one of the things that I want to give out to the world at the moment. So enjoy. I hope that if you're watching this back on replay, then then you'll absolutely get benefit from it as well. So find a quiet space, sit in a chair. If you want to cross your legs and sit on the floor, that's absolutely fine, but you don't need to. You don't need to. If you want to wear orange robes and shave your head off, you can, if that's your vibe, but you don't need to. You can do this in a suit. You can do this in your office. It doesn't matter. And it will just energize you for the day. So we're going to do a simple breathing meditation and try and get rid of, try and bring awareness to the body, and we'll see how we get on. So we're going to go for 10 minutes, and then we'll be finished just before 7 o'clock, and you will be then ready, raring to go for your day. Okay, so feet flat on the floor, sit forward in your chair. I always say to people, like, come off of your backrest so that you are actually holding your back up, which makes you more centered. It makes you more aware. It makes you more in the moment, more present. And then just put your hands wherever it feels comfortable, in your lap or wherever. Okay, ready to go. So take a nice deep breath in through the nose. You can have your eyes open at this stage and then let it go. Just slowing down the nervous system. Another breath in. And let it go. Your heart, your lungs, your nervous system, it is all interlinked, and it's all linked to respond to threats and to fear. Breathe in. And anxiety is a fear response, and so stress. Let it go. So if we can learn to control our breathing and our focus, then that sends reverse signals back to the brain. Breathing through the nose, gently closing the eyes if they haven't already closed. The reverse signals that go back up to the brain just tell the brain to relax a little bit. I mean, I'm oversimplifying this massively, but that's basically what happens when we slow down the breath. The signals go back to the brain to say there's no threat. So you might have woken up this morning and you've got a to-do list the length of your arm. If you're a parent, you're thinking about getting kids ready for school, you're getting yourself ready for your day. Then you might get a text message through or a notification and forget that you've needed to do something and you haven't. There's so much stuff, but meditation just gives you that space just to focus on you and it frees up brain capacity, cognitive bandwidth to be able to process all those complicated things quicker in your day. And just letting the breath go back to a normal rhythm now. Gently breathing in and out, becoming aware of the movement of your chest as it moves up and out on the in-breath, down and in on the out-breath. And then to hold our focus, we're going to just count the breath. So we're going to take nice deep breaths to get lots of oxygen in, which is going to energize the body. So in through the nose, out through the mouth, long and slow. And we're going to hold it at the top, once your lungs are fully inflated, just to allow maximum exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. So breathe in through the nose, 1. Try and keep your shoulders down as you breathe in, release the neck, hold it, and let it go 2. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In 3. Hold it. And let it go 4. In 5. Let it go 6. In 7. And let it go 8. In 9. And let it go 10. And then just relax your focus a little bit on the breath. We're going to just do now a little reflection exercise in our meditation. There's lots of neuroscience that's been done on what we're about to do, and positive psychology studies about reframing or refocusing onto positive things. Our brains are naturally wired to keep us safe, and that means that they look for threats. And our brain looks, different parts of the brain always focus on the negative. So we need to deliberately, consciously bring up positive reflections to help train the brain and the neural pathways to naturally think more positive. So I'm going to start with yesterday. You're going to recall events from yesterday and just bring into your awareness 3 good things that happened in the day. It might be a conversation with someone, might be something massive like you got a promotion, might be you bought a new house, might be you just got up. It could be as simple as that. You just got out of bed and you cleaned your teeth. That might be for you right now at the moment, that might be a real achievement. So 3 good things. It might be the weather. I don't think it rained yesterday. Maybe it did, I'm not sure. Might be you got out for a walk. What 3 good things from yesterday? And just hold them in your awareness. Try and picture them if you can. Visualize that moment again. What made it a good thing? How did it make you feel? And if you get to 3, just keep going. See how many you can recall. 3 good things, or 5 or 10. And what this does is start to strengthen neurological connections are linked with positivity. And in short, allows you to become more sort of optimistic. And focus more on the positives rather than things that might not be going well. That's a really, really good technique for actually reducing anxiety. Okay, take a nice deep breath in through the nose. If you didn't get to 3, don't worry. The power is in the process. Hold that breath. Gently let it go. Now we're just going to set an intention for your day. How are you going to turn up today to your day? What energy are you going to bring? What attitude are you going to bring? Are you going to bring a victim attitude and blame everybody else for things that are going wrong? Are you going to be a glass half full or a glass half empty kind of person today? Are you going to be optimistic or are you going to be pessimistic? Which version of you makes you the happiest person? And then think about what you can deliberately do in order to perform in that way. If you work in an office, as soon as you walk through those doors, or in a building, or what can you do? How will you walk? How does the person walk that you're going to turn up to be today? How do they talk to other people? You're going to be grateful for small things, or are you just going to expect them to happen? Set an intention for the day, for your attitude towards your day. All right, now take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Holding on to that attitude, breathing it in. And any negative versions of yourself, just let it go, breathe it out. Stress, anxiety, anger, frustration. Okay, so breathe in positive things that you want today. Hold it. And then final breath, just let go negative stuff, negative emotions, and open your eyes. All right. I'm getting good at that. My timer has literally just gone off. So you probably won't be aware because your eyes are probably closed, but I do that meditation with you. My eyes are closed and I'm focused and I'm totally in it as well. So I actually have no idea of the time when we're doing it. So I set a timer on my watch. Right, that is 7:00. Have a wonderful day. If anyone wants to get in contact with me about your mental fitness, about how to improve your mental fitness, overcome stress and anxiety, if you're a busy professional, if you even think you might be struggling with burnout syndrome, go onto my website. There is a free test that you can do, 5 stages of burnout self-assessment, which is just really interesting. If you are burnout 3 or above, then it's only going to get worse for you if you don't do anything about it. So you try and work that out yourself. If you want to get in contact with me, have a free discussion about you and where you are and where you want to be, then absolutely hop on a call, reach out for a message, and we can make that happen. Have a great day, enjoy your day, and the plan is for this to be at least running up to Christmas every Friday. So get involved, 6:45 in the morning on a Friday morning to get your day started in a winning mindset. Go and smash it, enjoy, look after yourself, look after others, be positive, and have a great day. Take care. Bye. Now, there we go.